Good morning. This is Saturday, August 26th. Rebecca just made an announcement regarding the 26-day cleanse.
Oh, I'm going back on the cleanse next week. But I am going to probably just do like 2 weeks of it. 2 weeks of the cleanse from the beginning. Maybe do the gallbladder flush again. I didn't get many gallbladder stones out. You did.
She wants those gallbladder stones.
I feel a little cheated. He got tons of gallbladder stones. I'm like 5.
So, I guess since we're talking about cleanse, makes sense, I guess, to some degree to be eating in front of you, but we probably should stop doing that because it's just rude to sit here and have our videos and eat, but...
I think it's great. I mean, I mean, if anybody watches, they're welcome to eat with us.
Susie said not to chomp our lips while we're eating.
Were we chomping our lips?
Anyway, Hurricane Lane is deflated, as my brother said, on the, what is this? Leave us alone, sorry. Got his head chopped off by a shear. But the windows are still rattling. We took all our plants back out on the lanai, but now I'm a little worried because the windows are going bang, 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 bang.
Yeah.
And the plants could fall over, and they're not going to be projectiles at this point, I don't think, but they might fall over.
Yeah, we just don't have much room in this apartment to be having all of our outside stuff inside. It's not much of a space, so there you go. It's crazy.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
House is still going. We put in a thing yesterday saying, please fix all these things, or we're not going to buy your damn house, or we said that, you could give us a little money off the price. So
right.
We'll see what she has to say about that. But meanwhile, we have no idea if her house has been inundated and any damage has been done from the weather. Because it's just like 31 inches of rain in 24 hours. Quite a lot.
And I was looking over on Hawaii Tracker, and those whole neighborhoods, they are just flooded. If that house is flooded, we are so screwed.
I mean, we're not screwed. We just don't buy it.
I know, but we're out $1,000.
Oh.
And the woman who owns the house is, going to be bummed. And
yeah.
Although, I'm like, well, you have to be aware of your self-interest in
Hello, there's no bacon for you. Wow, he's just crawling up on the kitchen table, which is the dining room table.
What do you think you're doing, Kat? I can't get it. Oh no. I can't get it so nobody can see. Oh, well, we missed it.
Flip it though.
Sorry, we tried. Yeah. Kat trying to get on the table. Say hi, Harple. Yeah, I saw that.
We're back. We're live.
Woohoo!
It's hotter than hell in here. We
is.
turn off the air conditioning so you can hear us better, and we're just dying. And I think that's the news. There's supposed to be a 60s party tonight, but we don't know if it's still on. So we'll see. There's Jimi Hendrix and Janis Joplin kind of music and people being hippies and stuff. So might be fun.
Might be fun. I guess that's about it. I'm not sure that we're interesting if we're not on the cleanse.
Cleanse, yeah. Rebecca's writing a paper on democracy now. She's been working her butt off. Explain to us what democracy is, Rebecca, in 20 words or less.
Democracy is the political concept that people get together, deliberate on issues in order to have decision-making processes.
There you go.
So it's group deliberation, really. I mean, at its heart, right? But then democracy, there's lots of different kinds of democracies. There's direct democracy, there's popular democracy, there's representative democracy, there is deliberative democracy.
What is deliberative democracy?
Well, deliberative democracy is just the understanding that deliberation is one of the absolute key focal points for democracy, and having a good deliberative process allows you to better come up with plans or ideas or policies that will hopefully be supported by the majority of the population. So what's interesting is that we've kind of cut deliberation on a popular level down at its knees. It's just choices now between things.
Right.
And one thing I discovered is that early theorists in our lifetime, well, you know, in the 1950s on, started connecting democracy to capitalism, which is something you hear all the time, and
Crazy, right?
Drives me nuts.
We have a democracy, therefore I can make as much money as I want. So there's no connection.
There is no connection, but there were many important policy makers who made that connection because they wanted to get rid of popular democracy and focus on representative democracy in the United States. So with the rise of fascism, they started to make a connection between capitalism and democracy and competition, saying that they all, you know, this is how a democracy really works. But the truth is, democracy has nothing to do with economics whatsoever. I mean, the only shared thing there was this shared understanding that there was going to be a competition among representatives, and then we were going to choose which representative we wanted. So competition was it. But the funny thing is that for democracy to work, I mean, for capitalism to work really, really well, it doesn't want a democracy. It wants a dictatorship.
Exactly.
Capitalism loves dictatorship because then you don't have any pushback from the general public saying, you know, these policies, economic policies aren't helping us, so I'm going to form
It's
a group
democracy that created the antitrust acts.
Yeah, democracy.
It's capitalism that didn't want the antitrust acts.
So it's interesting. Anyway,
they're diametrically opposed.
I have to write like no more really than 10 pages worth of content. So to cover the topic of democracy in 10 pages is a lot. But,
she's working really hard.
Yeah, but I see Suzanne has joined us. Hello. And
Hello, Suzanne.
Suzanne has been so awesome.
Hi, sunshines to you too.
She is an amazing editor. Thank you, by the way. She's so good at it. Between her and Tim
I'm
and
also
my friend
one of her
Pat,
editors, but she doesn't talk like that about me.
I do though. I do. Just
Okay.
not in public.
Okay. So anyway, Suzanne's great, and she's giving us bins for our moving. Unless, of course, now that you're moving, you can't spare any bins, can you?
It's all crazy. All crazy.
Hello, Patricia.
Good to see you.
Mm-hmm.
So,
We were just discussing this democracy, and you missed the whole thing.
Yeah, so trying to do write about democracy well in 10 pages is horrific. But I was able to do it for the most part, but I just skimmed the topic. I mean, democracy, a topic like democracy actually deserves a book. It doesn't deserve 10 pages. But it's important to see how it functions or can't function on the internet because I'm doing mass media. So, so do we have inclusiveness available to us on the internet? Are we having full interactivity? That means that people are actually listening to each other and talking to each other and actually engaging topics rather than yelling at each other.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
What?
Anyway,
so so we were so I've been trying to do that for the last 2 weeks. It's been a hard paper to write.
well, we know that, Patricia, but that's what part of this paper is about, is people think we have one, and it's like, well, no, actually we don't. So, So, and next time we'll be talking about Plato's Cave.
So a lot of this stuff is being developed for the class I teach at South Seattle College, but we are also going to develop it for other people. Like we're going to create lectures and stuff on philosophy and ideas such as democracy, and we're going to make these great videos, and hopefully we'll be able to help other people in their thinking processes. This is how I give back.
And we just saw a great TED Talk last night about Khan University. It's not a university, it's just Khan. This guy does videos on all kinds of subjects, but it sounds rinky-dink, but I mean, seriously, he's been doing it for 20 years now, and he's got
amazing.
12,000 videos from anywhere from calculus to algebra to higher economics and all kinds of stuff, and it's all, he's got a whole learning system that he's developed that Bill Gates is now interested in. They're introducing in Palo Alto, or no, somewhere in California, and it's doing wonders for the kids. They do all their learning at home, and they do their homework at school. They call it
Hey, Tammy.
flipping it around. Anyway,
Right.
blah, blah, blah.
So, yeah, this is one of the projects we're hoping to launch, but we need a better camera than our iPhone.
Right.
So we're going to be looking at doing that and making scripts, and yeah, kind of excited about it. Yeah. Anyways, I guess that's all we have to share this morning.
Happy Hurricane Lane.
Happy Hurricane Lane.
We'll keep you updated.
Yes.
We're turning the air conditioner back on now so that we can breathe.
Yeah, and by the way, don't be fooled. If you go out today, you're going to get sunburned. I got sunburned. I got it on my back, I got it on my face, got it on my nose. You're going to get sunburned.
We roller skated yesterday and we bicycled.
Looked great.
Yeah.
Looked cool, and there wasn't a lot of people, but I came home and I was burnt.
She found out that you can skate on the tennis courts if nobody's around.
It was fun.
Aloha!
Aloha.